Greetings everyone, angryrtist here, and there's an ocelot out the window, but that's not what I wanted to tell you. We've had some complications with the Minecraft Realism server. I made updates, published an update last week about it, and it's now official that Season 1 of Mad About Minecraft has ended. And this video starts Season 2 on a new server that is being dubbed Minecraft Realism version 2. So, hope you guys enjoy the video. Greetings everyone and welcome. I got some news about the Minecraft Realism server. As you can kind of see, or I don't know if you could tell, this isn't that server right now. This is kind of a backup that was brought to us by one of our members, 3D. There's some issues with the Realism server right now, so hey, Walrus was on. Okay, well then, as I was saying, there's some issues with the server. There were apparently some hardware failures, so that kind of screwed up the server itself. So right now, it's still in process of getting work done. No eggs? Okay. So 3D was so kind to get a backup server for us. And for now, we'll be working on here, and I'll be calling this Season 2 of Mad About Minecraft. Depending on what happens with the first server, will dictate on whether this season will be long or short. But for now, so I can bring you some Mad About Minecraft content, we'll be working here. And we're actually at my base, not the spawn. This is kind of my base. 3D had come across a jungle, and while we were exploring a few days back, and I had wanted to build in a jungle since before the 1.7 update, so I figured, why not? So he gave me the coordinates to the jungle, and lo and behold, I come across this temple, which has been a blessing. I went in, and of course I explored it, and as you can see, I claimed it. Future build site of angryrtist. So this is my starting home. Down here I've made the changes to it, so it's now my storage. I took out the traps and whatnot and kind of smoothed the walls down. Okay, where'd I put the dirt? Just a moment. Sorry, that was the phone. And very professional, I know. So, what was I saying? Oh yes, I've made this my storage room. I'm probably going to do some more work down here. And and everybody who plays Minecraft should know about this, the secret passage or secret area. Well, mine, it was originally broken, and I'm going to be in the process of fixing it and making some changes to it, because I don't want anyone to come along and find my hidden room. So those levers are going to be gone, and I'm going to make changes to put in myself a little secret area. But I've spent a lot of time so far just clearing out all the underbush down here. So I've been just hacking away at all these little collections of leaves and so on and so forth. And it's actually, this is actually how I get up and down to my base. And of course I've had some adventures in here just cleaning it out, mobs coming along, creepers coming along, blowing things up and whatnot. I got set up myself a little farm over here. I got potatoes, carrots, wheat, pumpkins, melons, so I'm pretty set. And let's see, they're all up and running. Oh, well, I'll do that later. I've got some, wait, I'll just do it now. This is kind of just an introductory video. So I'm gonna get my sugar cane, take it back over there and plant it. Oh, wonderful rain, which does seem to happen quite often. This server hasn't been up for more than a week, and we get a lot of this. We get a lot of rain and whatnot. It feels kind of like the Minecraft server in a sense, because it's always raining. Ooh, come on, in, close. Let's see, where I put the sugar cane. There we go. Let's just grab 12. I don't think I need more than that. But yes, in previous episodes of Mad About Minecraft, I was making mention of a secret project I was planning on doing in a jungle that I had found there. Well, that project's going to be done here. I plan on doing basically jungle type temples and builds and such, where the jungle is trying to take back the land and for itself. So I'm gonna have trees growing through my builds, which should be rather, I'd say, interesting look, to say the least, because it's like my first build that I'm going to be doing will be a horse stable. Wait, I don't have my saddle. I am not a well-prepared angry artist. Grr. So let me grab my saddle and we'll take you to my horse. And for the record, I've had 3 horses so far. And to be honest, I didn't accidentally kill any horse. For some odd reason, one of my first horses, when I got my first saddle, fished out my first saddle, brought him back here, put him in the pen with the other horse that I had, logged off and for the night, and when I came back on, lo and behold, the one with the saddle was gone. I don't know if he suffocated or whatnot, but he was gone. The saddle was gone. That kind of irritated me. Oh, by the way, this is going to be a nice little fishing pool for me. But here we go. Here's my horse. I had just dug out a 3x3 area too high to store the horse. Well, horses, I had 2 at the time. And like I said, I came back the next day and one was gone. Disappeared and whatnot, and so was the saddle. So that kind of irritated me. And then I went and got another horse, fished out another saddle, and I was over at spawn, which I'll be taking you over there after I'm done talking. And I was working on things in the Nether, which I will show you also. And I come back, logged off, came back on, and that horse with saddle and iron horse armor was gone. So I fished out another saddle. That's what I'm sitting on now. And I hoofed it back here. And when I mean hoofed it, I didn't ride a horse or anything. I ran back and logged off here. But since I don't want anyone, I kind of want to keep this area kind of a secret for the time being, I will cut it here and bring you back in once we get closer to spawn. So I'll see you in a blink of an eye. And here we are at Spawn Village. Let me just put up my horse. Close you, and I'll give you a little tour. To be honest, this isn't where natural spawn was. We kind of moved it. 3D. I'll show you where the new spawning pad is for any newbies onto the server. Spawning pad was moved over here. Originally it was back over that way, over by some woods, which I think the woods are kind of gone now. But this is where anybody new to the server will spawn at, within this area. And they can come down here to this little village, which we've actually done some work on getting rid of some of the houses that we don't need. Got this nice road that'll lead right to the main spawn area. Oop, this looks a little dark. There we go. Which is protected by cactus for any of these mobs, like this wandering zombie who's after me. So now anyone, oop, not there, on there. Add some more lights. Now anyone who comes on, they can come here. Ooh, what is this? Should I show this? I don't know. Can I show this? Free Fortune 2 Diamond Pickaxe. Ooh. Fortune 2 torch. Thank you, Agent. I think that'll be used quite nicely. So this is our spawn house. Spawn temple. Got our chest here for anything that we've done here at spawn. Got our nether portal that went up pretty quickly. Got a little bed up here, so if you wanted to set spawn here for some time, you can. You can come out here, take a look at the rest of the village. And this stable here was actually kind of lucky. We had two of the same buildings right next to each other. So I had, well, me and 3D had decided to make it so it matched. One was like 2 blocks one way than the other, so I went in and redid everything and just came up with a nice new stable that we can put our horses in if we're here in spawn. But we still are doing some more work out here. Some of these buildings might actually be taken down. I'm not quite sure. That's up to the group. But we've got a nice little place here. Got its own working over there. A couple people over that way. Most people right now are staying close to spawn. No one's really going out. Besides me, I'm 1,000 or so blocks away from spawn. I kind of wanted that just to make building a portal kind of necessary. unlike in Season 1 where all the portals were kind of, well, all the builds were kind of close to spawn in the first place. So when I was working on the Nether portal, ooh, pardon me, got something in my throat. So that now, when we actually do build a Nether portal, or wait, we have a Nether portal. I mean a Nether hub. Then we can actually do it in, well, depending on who works on it. Maybe I'm gonna work on it again so I can actually get another hub built, and then we can just kind of branch off from there. And we've made a rule that you can't go past 4,000 blocks, so we got set up the how far each way you can go. You know, and I'm about 1,000 or so blocks away from spawn, so I'm still within this range. We kind of want to do that because of the new chunk generation. So, and we were getting some big lag issues from that in the last server, so we wanted to cut down on that. And let's see, in here we've got our enchanting room. I expanded out these towers so this would fit in here nicely. Since I did it on one side, I had to do it on the other side. And again, hold on. Doesn't anyone know that I'm recording? And in here, this will be pretty much the potions room. You got soul sand down here for Nether wart as soon as we get it, which will be something we do. Technically, it'll be later today, on the day that I'm actually recording this, but it's gonna be brought out probably in a couple weeks. I'm sure 3D will have something up on it soon. So, but yes, these will be episodes of Mad About Minecraft. But let me show you the Nether, where we actually spawned. It's been changed. I spent some time yesterday working on it, but a lot of this area here, all these little holes that you see are natural. It's not, I don't think these were gas, but this was all soul sand from that wall, and apparently someone's been going to town on the quartz. Great. But we had soul sand all the way over there, soul sand all the way over there, up to this point and beyond. So we had probably a layer of soul sand up on top of there, but down to here was more soul sand, and there's more yet that way, which I'm planning on digging out as well. So this makes it a nice location for a Nether portal, which is kind of fun, or Nether hub. And the thing we've got planned today here in the Nether is basically going out and finding a Nether fortress so we can get our blaze rods and get our potion stands before regen is turned off. Right now it's still, regen is still on, but eventually we'll be heading to UHC mode where regen is off, and every little thing, every little bump and bruise is felt and counted. And well, I wanted to show you this. Somehow, I don't know if it's the 1.7 or whatnot, but when this area was generated, we have this nice straight cut that goes across the land and gives us a desert over there and then deep ocean over here. And it's just kind of interesting just how it cuts the land just like that. There's some more evidence of it over that way, it kind of cut a corner, so it goes out that way and then cuts that way. But this was a very treacherous area until last night. With this smooth cut, it cuts down to caves, a cave system underneath the temple here, which I'm gonna go show you it right now. But yeah, when we were exploring the temple and whatnot and coming down here, found out that it ended up opening up into this natural cave, which is kind of cool. Ow! Son of a monkey's uncle. Come on, get over here. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. There goes that sword. Great. Ouch. Now I've got to go make a new sword. Well, I got the iron back at my place, which is a nice trek. It usually takes about a Minecraft day to run from my place all the way over here. And we've still got some exploring in these caves to do, but it's kind of nice, and I want to just show you some of the example of what I was talking about earlier. Since the land was sliced right through, we've got pockets of doors that open up into the water like this. So this is being termed the Bat Cave. We can come out here and swim up, and we were getting a lot of mobs coming up over there just because of that reason. So last night the 3D decided to go swim down and start closing those openings, so the mobs wouldn't swim up and attack us while we were here on the fishing pier fishing. But since that's pretty much most of spawn at this point, so far we've had probably a good portion of us start working on things here. We've got a nice bulletin board, message board, whatnot, our stable over here. A couple of these houses still left, and there are plans on doing roadways to the guys' builds, or everyone's builds. So this road will lead to 3D's build. Got a build there that'll probably end up having a road come straight into spawn. And mine, once I actually sit down and work on the build, whatnot, I will eventually put in a road that comes back here. Not sure just how I'm gonna do it right now, what it's gonna look like. I've got some ideas, but it's probably gonna turn out pretty cool, I would hope. Since I'm here at spawn, I'm gonna head back to my place in a little bit, but I think we're gonna end it here, and then next time we'll be back at my jungle, whether it's over there or there or there or over there. Someday people will know where it's at, but for now, this has been angryrtist saying to everyone, have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and later days.